We're hoping that this thing is so successful.
Lester Tenney is a survivor of the Bataan Death March in 1942 and the years of imprisonment in Japan that followed the deadly trek.
It was barbaric. I can't think of another word for it. If you stopped, you were killed.
For more than 60 years, Tenney has been waiting for an apology from the private companies that enslaved prisoners during the war.
We asked the Japanese companies to offer an apology, a simple apology. We don't want any money. We never ask for money. All we want them to do is acknowledge that they did something so wrong that it's unconscionable.
On Monday, Tenney and 6 other POWs visited the country as guests of the Japanese government and met with Foreign Minister Katsuya Okada. Okada apologized for their suffering, saying they were subjected to inhumane treatment. And while Tenney accepted the repentance, it's still less than what he'd hoped for.
And yet we've been unable to obtain any recognition from those private companies, Mitsui, Mitsubishi, Nippon Steel, Kawasaki, who used and abused POWs, not the government, but private companies who did not give us proper food or medical care, and they allowed their employees to beat us for no reason. And at no time, and we have sought from these private companies just a letter, just a word saying we are sorry for what we allowed to happen. And yet these private companies have kept quiet for 65 years.
Tenney has lobbied for redress from the companies that used POWs after their capture for years. But the companies have had no comment on the visit. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press.